Are we all right with this wind, John?
I believe we are.
Okay. So this little video clip we will call Agave. We're here in Gamera. There's El Sombrero, quite an iconic volcanic plug. Yeah.
Yeah.
And this little abandoned hamlet is called El Magro. And you can see growing around just here, for example, is a fine example of Agave Americana. Called Agave Americana because that's where it comes from. It comes from the Tex-Mex border area, which all used to be Mexican, of course, in its day. Brought over by the Spanish. Wherever the Spanish go, you will see agave plants used as edging and fencing, stock-proof fence you can make with it. From the leaves, you make sisal. You can see all those fibres in there. See them, John?
There we
you
go.
can see all those fibres, and you can make all kinds of things with those, couldn't you? Little hats and stuff. Its colloquial name is the century plant, so called because it flowers once every century, once every 100 years. This is a fine young plant, and there's one there. Got him, John?
There we go.
And here's one here that has flowered. It's sent up this massive flower stalk, and then it's died. All the resources of the plant went into producing this flower stalk and the resulting flowers and seeds, and then it died. Obviously, in good conditions, they will flower more than once with a shorter period than 100 years. I don't know how long these would do. Maybe 20 or 30 years, something like that. We go back to here then. So, uses of the agave. You look up there, the Indians in Mexico, Baja California, used to eat the flowers as a sort of salad, the petals.
Yeah.
Also suck out the extremely sweet nectar. The seeds, the ripened seeds, they would roast and eat. But primarily, when this thing here was just about to flower, before it shot up that big flowering stem, they would dig it up and cut it down, cut off all the leaves, and you would end up with a massive cabbage-like thing. You would then stick it in your oven. Here's the remains. This is a Canary Island oven, obviously, but they would have stuck them in there and roasted them for a long period of time, and ate then the highly nutritious centre of the plant, the heart of the plant. Another use, obviously, for well, you can see there's no trees, there's nothing much around here at all. As a constructional material, they would have used the flowering stems. Anything else, John?
That's very woody, this flowering stem, isn't it? It's
yes,
very
it's
strong.
not very good wood, but if that's all you've got,
yeah.
It burns well. It burns very hot. You could use them in these ovens, but you'd use it as a structural material because there's nothing else.
And for fuel.
Unless you want to hump it up here. Is that okay,
Okay,
John?
that's
Okay,
good.
thanks.